Ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together. It's the Bearded Bros Podcast. What's going on, guys?
What's going on?
Hello.
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 All right, got a B.A.P Podcast on today. I'm going to be inviting here in a minute.
Alrighty. What are we talking about today?
The Mandela Effect.
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
So what is the Mandela Effect?
To me, some people say it's basically considered, what do they call it? Like false memories, basically.
Hmm.
So, yeah, so then it makes no sense to me because, like, I get that, like, one or two people, like, think they remember something and it was never like that, but when a whole, like, you know what I'm saying, like 75-80% of the world remember a certain thing and then now it's not that way and they're saying it never was that way, then that's a little weird. And honestly, I think it all started happening in, like, 2012, because you know how they are talking about, like, the world's going to end in 2012, well, then they didn't start that, what is it, that CERN or whatever it is, that CERN.
Mm-hmm.
They didn't start it up, but they were testing it back in 2012, and then that's when all this stuff started going on, and then now they started it on the 5th, and then now they have new ones out, like new Mandela Effect stuff out, so it definitely has, I think it definitely has something to do with that.
I mean, it's possible. But you don't think it's just something that's more or less along the lines of people just fixing mistakes, like as far as like logos go, like with the Ford emblem, like some people say it used to have that little curly thing or whatever it had, and now it don't. Do you think it was just a mistake at the beginning and they just fixed it?
Well, that could be a thing, like where, like, that was the old, Ford symbol, and then now with the newer trucks coming out, that's a new one. But okay, so do you remember? Okay, so obviously you know Britney Spears. Do you remember her famous song, "Hit Me Baby One More Time" or whatever, right? Okay, so if you remember that song, I don't know if you've ever watched the video or nothing like that, but if you remember that, what color was her skirt in that video? Like, or what type of skirt was it in that video?
Be honest with you, I never listened to that song like Stevie did.
No, it's if you remember it. do you know it all, Logan? Like, what type of skirt she had on in that video?
Yeah.
What type of skirt was it?
Like plaid.
Yeah. Now they're saying it was never plaid, it was just completely black.
Well, that's just a bold-faced lie they're doing right now.
Exactly.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying.
Hold on. We got a Zombie Man 1793 saying that you can't understand us because we're echoing really bad.
I don't hear any echo.
I don't hear no echoing
One,
at all.
Maybe it's, I don't know.
All right. I fixed something. I'm going to see if it does anything differently. So.
Okay.
I highly doubt it.
All right. Now I can hear myself again. But, all right, I'm good now. All right, well, I'm going to invite B.A.P on here real quick.
Well, you want to try to get the echoing fixed first, just in case?
Yeah, I can. I don't hear nothing. I think it's just on. He said one of us are okay.
Is this okay?
All right. I'm going to.
Not good.
Yeah, I don't hear nothing on your end or anything. I don't know. Maybe it's, I don't know. Maybe it's just YouTube itself. Like, once we're on YouTube, you can hear the echo, but
Yeah, that's what it might be.
I don't know. Huh. Alrighty. Well, I can try fixing a couple things and see if it does anything differently. But you'll hear like a little bit of quietness for a little bit.
right.
And so it's up to you guys if you want me to switch things up a little bit, or
You can.
all I gotta do is plug in a couple different things.
All right, yeah, you can.
Give me like 10 seconds.
All right. Well, trying to invite him. Just give us just a second, guys, and we'll get it fixed. All right, yeah, he said he switched to his phone too, and the phone also has the echo. That's weird. Yeah, I can hear you.
I can hear you.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah. So but yeah, that's one of the big things. Like they with the Britney Spears, like not one of the biggest things, but with the Britney Spears thing, like I said, they tried to say it was just and I remember it being played like back when it first came out and stuff, but now they're saying it was just all black. It was never played. And like there's even pictures of her where she's taking pictures with that outfit on, like today. Like not today, but like where
Yeah, but I mean, you could make it seem like you could just lie about it and then make it seem like it wasn't that, you know?
right. Well, that's the thing. Like she's taking pictures of the plaid skirt and the shirt thing that she had on or whatever in that video. So like, how are they saying it was never? You know what I'm saying? Like never that color or that design when it most definitely was.
Right.
And like the what is it, the freaking Orioles double stuff? Come on, there was two Fs, two, not one.
I don't remember that.
I don't ever remember there being one.
I don't. Honestly, I couldn't even tell you. I have no
Yeah, I
idea.
never really paid attention to that.
I wish I had a pack here because I would look because it was never one F at all.
Are you sure?
Yeah, I'm 100% positive there was two Fs and when it said double stuff, it was two Fs.
I don't know, man. It's I ain't buying it. I can't do it.
Yeah, it's like I said, it's weird. Like there's tons of pictures of like just different stuff. Let's see here. What is it?
Yeah, I looked up Oreos and I'm only seeing one F, honestly.
Well,
yeah, that's what I was doing too.
Well, that's like with Febreze. They're saying that it's spelled with one E, like in the breeze part.
Yeah.
Right.
But everyone remembers it as like, was it two E's?
Mm-hmm. I certainly remember two E's.
I don't know.
I don't use it that much to know about it, so.
That's
Well,
right.
yeah.
You know what? It's the government fucking with our heads trying to make us
That's
think
what
we're
it
crazy.
is. That's exactly what it is.
There's always been two Fs. Always.
God damn, I'm still looking for that second F.
Stevie,
I'm
are you
gonna
sure?
find it eventually.
Dude, I'm telling you, you're not gonna find a picture of it. That's the thing.
I'm looking.
That's how this whole Mandela Effect thing is that you're not gonna find pictures of any of that, like of what you thought it used to be. It's just what it is now, basically what they're saying it is. Like you remember, I'm gonna invite them guys real quick, all right?
Okay. I mean, that's like the Berenstein Bears.
Yeah.
And Looney Tunes for all that.
Yep. Yeah, Looney Tunes. Come on, it was always. I'm telling you right now, Looney Tunes was always spelled T-O-O-N-S, not T-U-N-S. This ain't a musical. It was Looney Tunes.
But believe it or not, back in like when Looney Tunes was first created, it was meant to be for like music stuff. It was like a musical, like kids musical stuff. But
Right.
Kids more or less liked the fact of it being the cartoon. So later on, they actually changed from Tunes to TOONS for cartoons.
Right.
So I mean, I can see that more or less just fixing the mistake or just updating it. But as far as it being a Mandela effect, I can't. I don't know. I don't think it is.
Hey, what's up, man?
What's up?
How's it going?
Pretty good.
Is Alex on as well, or?
Yeah, I'm right here, guys.
Oh, hey, what's up,
doing
man?
Oh,
Pretty
shit.
good.
So we were just getting into the whole Mandela effect.
Yeah.
Oh,
What,
yeah.
now, what do you guys think of it, like, for real? Like, because I don't buy into none of that. Where they're saying like the whole when you sent me the double stuffed Oreos, there was always 2 F's in it. Always. There was never just one.
Oh yeah, no. Like I said, the whole group of guys that I work with on the night shift, that's our whole topic. Last Thursday night was that whole double stuff, and in which I swore there was 2 F's.
I've never actually paid that much attention to anything I bought.
Right. So I don't look into that kind of detail of things. Okay.
Yeah, I kind of just put shit in the cart, and that's where I go. So
That's basically what I do.
yeah. If I want it and it sounds good, I don't care how it's spelled.
That's right.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
I don't know if
Robert.
this counts or not, but I seen like an old pair of like throwback boxers with 2 F's on it, because I was looking it up. I
Dude,
don't
I'm
know if
telling
that
you,
counts.
it counts. I'm telling you, there was 2 F's.
Well, they said the Mandela Effect has a correlation between like the universes kind of colliding in space, like if you can imagine like the universe or like a black hole kind of like prolapsing like an anus of a 60-year-old porn star or something and just collides together. But they say that's kind of how it happens, but like there's a correlation between those two things where like multiple universes are kind of colliding together at one time, or multiple timelines are piling up on each other or something.
Okay.
But that's kind of the scientific reason behind it, I guess. I'm no scientist, but it just
Yeah.
kind of
I know,
it sounds a little sus to me.
I know Robert, my brother Robert. He you were saying something about what, Robert? The CERN or whatever it is.
Yeah, CERN.
Oh, the Hadron Collider?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Basically,
because they were testing it back in like 2012. I'm pretty
Yeah.
sure.
A few times, actually.
Yeah.
I mean, haven't you ever watched The Flash?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm just fucking around.
I'm also very disappointed right now that I'm not running around with super speed. To be honest with you.
Yeah. Fucking bullshit.
Everything's a lie, and I hate it.
It is. It's terrible. But I know Cody asked me if I wanted to talk about this today. I was like, man, I don't know. Like, I don't really pay attention to anything, so I'm
Right.
a good guy for this. It's like, I'm pretty sure I identify as somebody from another timeline. So,
I mean, but also like the Mandela effect in general, it can be explained in like just facts. Like I was telling Steve, like with the Ford stuff, it was originally have that little curly thing in the Ford, the logo, but it was a mistake on the maker's part, and it went on for a while. Then they just fixed it, and now once it's fixed is when it was like, oh wait a minute, what's going on? Because we were already used to the first mistake, and now we're just like, hold on, I don't like this at all. And like
I was going to say that's like how Pokemon with Pikachu, where everybody says the black tail.
yeah,
Right.
I went back and looked at the Pokemon Red and Blue. Yeah, they got the fat Pikachu with the black tail, but if you look at like the very end of it, it looks like it was supposed to be a shadow and not actually on the tail itself.
Gotcha. Okay.
right. Like I said, just like a mistake, and they eventually fixed it.
Yeah.
All right. So what about? I know Logan. I know you watch Star Wars.
Yeah.
All right. So, and I don't know if you guys watch it or not, but
so I've seen every one of them.
So
right. So
I
so
haven't.
what did
I have not.
Darth Vader say to Luke Skywalker? What was like the famous line he said to him?
the famous line is Luke, I'm your father.
Yeah. Okay, so they're saying that he never said, Luke, I'm your father. They said now he's always said, no, I'm your father.
Well, I was going to say,
Search inside yourself.
yeah. I know even the voice actor of Vader even stated it was Luke, I'm your father.
Yep.
But they've played it back multiple times and it's been, no, I'm your father.
I wish
Yeah,
it was
see,
way
that
more
is-
southern than that. Be like, Oh, I'm your daddy. I'm your daddy.
I'm your sister cousin.
Remember that time you kissed your sister? Yeah, that shit runs in the family, son.
That'd be great. That would have been great.
I probably would have shit a chicken. Like, just a full-on chicken would have come out of my ass. like a Jack-in-the-Box chicken just out of my ass.
So the picture you sent, is that like the original? Like one of the originals?
Yeah, that's the original Pikachu from Red and Blue. But that's
Okay,
what
so
they
it
were
does
saying was the black
look like a
tail
shadow.
Pikachu.
Gotcha.
Red and blue.
Okay.
I thought it was white and black.
No, that's like 20 years later.
Yeah, no, I'm just trying to distill a completely other effect going on now.
All right,
So I'm gonna take a while. And Alex is more of the Alex. I'm guessing you're more of the Joker that you'll laugh about, because I mean that's pretty much how we are too. Like we start talking about stuff and then it just turns into a big complete joke. And
Yeah,
we're
I
laughing
try
most
to
of the time.
derail every conversation, just the most fucked up demeanor possible every time. But I used to be a stand-up comedian.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Oh nice.
All right, so Zombie Man from our comments here says he has an old VHS tape of Star Wars, and he did not say Luke's first name in the VHS movie.
Well, that's what, and I think, and that's probably the biggest issue is, like, even like with quotes with these pictures, like maybe whoever, you know what I'm saying, like when it first started coming out, got it wrong, like, oh, this is what he said, and then so we all believe that, okay, that's what he's saying, and then it comes out, no, that's not what he said. He said, no, I'm your father, but it doesn't make no sense to me. Either way.
Yeah, it doesn't even make sense to say no.
Yeah.
Well,
No.
is it possible? Because didn't they do a scene in Tommy Boy where Chris Farley says that way he's got the like fake middle hand talking into the fan?
Mm-hmm.
So could it possibly be something that we heard in another movie as a reference to Star Wars, and it just kind of became the canon to the Star Wars movie? Sorry about the background noises, by the way.
No, you're good.
I mean,
It definitely could be.
it could be.
I mean,
I'm
I've
not
never
saying
watched
wrong.
Star Wars. I'll be honest with you. Like probably like the first one that's ever came out, I watched, but I didn't get into them. So
Ooh, that's not even like the best one.
yeah, so that's what I'm saying. Like I really never got into them.
What's the best one?
I don't know.
Oof. You know what? I'm not even gonna say it because people will come to burn down my fucking house.
I was gonna say, as long as you don't say it's out of the new 3, we're good.
It was definitely not in the new 3.
All right, then
Yeah.
we're good.
They were good though.
I mean, I can still honestly say I've never watched a single Star Wars movie.
Robert, neither have I.
I guess I'm the only one.
It's never too late to start.
There's
all
just,
I'm saying is
there's so many of them now.
18-year-old me would kick the shit out of 30-year-old me for being a nerd. All right, that's all I'm saying. Like I used to put the kids that watch Star Trek into lockers, but I've seen every episode.
Wow.
I was gonna say Star Trek. I've never watched.
No, you know what? My dad used to watch that. Like obviously when he was younger, growing up, but no, I never watched.
My grandma used to watch it, so I've seen it, but that's about it.
Oh, I love Star Trek.
I think I fell into the long lines of like just video games, like not so much like TV shows or movies, but I got into video games at a very young age, and I don't know, I got hooked on it, and
Oh yeah. Oh, what do you guys play?
Well, I'll play anything.
Yeah, I mainly just play Warzone. Honestly, I don't play it too much anymore. So
I've
To
been.
be honest with you, I mainly play Warcraft, so.
Oh, there you go. I've been stuck in Fallout 76 hell for like the last 3 years.
that's actually a good game, though.
It sucked when it first came out.
Oh, I've played since it first came out.
So have I.
I'm an absolute god in that game at this point, though.
Nice.
Right now, if I open up my Steam, my library, I have 132 games in my library, and that's not including the games from the Xbox Game Pass.
Yeah, Game Pass is where it's at, man. I have the PlayStation and the Xbox, and I like the Xbox better.
Yeah, I mean it does. Well, don't get me wrong. There are on PlayStation they have some pretty good exclusives, but
On their end.
I don't know, I'm a big fan of both. I can't really pick a side.
I have Xbox.
I was gonna say I was all Xbox till I got my PS5, and now all I do is play the PS5.
Right.
I'm
All I
strictly
do is
PC.
play,
But you did have Logan before you got
I can get along with you.
Yeah. I know before Logan, before you got your PC, you You played Xbox. So
Yeah.
I remember. Yeah, I remember.
Yeah. I used to. Yeah. Until I got this.
Yeah.
So you guys all work together or something, or how do you guys all know each other?
We're all family.
Really?
Yeah. Yep. So Logan is our cousin, and then we have another guy that he's going to be jumping on.
Squirrel.
We call him Squirrel. He works with my brother Robert, and then the rest of us are just brothers. The other three.
Wow, that's wild.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you put me and my brothers in a room together, we're gonna burn some shit down. Podcast together. Oh my god, that's impressive.
Yeah, it started out with just it kind of started out with just three of us, and then which was me, Robert, and Logan, and then his buddy Squirrel wanted to come on, and because he's a big Bigfoot guy, so so he wanted to talk about that a lot, and we decided to keep him on because I don't know that much stuff about Bigfoot, and we talk about it, so kept him on, and then my brother Brian wanted to come on and put his nonsense into it, so we just did that.
I think that's why Cody dragged me along today, is for my nonsense.
Yeah, it's no, we have a good time, man. Like, I know it's like when we do our interviews with I don't know, like when we did the paranormal one, like that's nerve-wracking because that was like our first one too. Like we never did one before that. That was our first one, and it's so nerve-wracking because I don't know what to ask these people.
Oh, with Dr. Sanders?
I remember our first episode. Yeah, it is nerve-wracking as fuck just to get that going.
Like you try to be so professional, and it's like I can't do that no more.
Oh, there was nothing professional about our first
2 episodes.
I think you mean like the first. Well, what's this episode right here? It's gonna be like episode 16.
Yeah, 16.
Yeah, episode 17. Totally professional. Swear.
That's where the next one would be.
See, I listen.
I'll be right back, guys.
Okay. So I listened to
I
all
was
of our
going to
old
say,
podcasts.
17's not going to be professional. You forgot the interview.
Oh, yeah.
That's right.
So I've listened to all of our podcasts, and like just from the beginning till now, like we've progressively gotten a little bit better as far as audio quality and all that too, and just like what we talk about and how we talk about things. It progressively gets better, but then at some point each podcast it just breaks loose, and everyone's just being stupid and joking about whatever. And I was like, screw it.
That sounds about right.
I was going to say that. To my opinion, that honestly makes better content is when you're more relaxed and you're goofing around.
Right. I agree 100%.
Yeah,
I agree 100%.
The first 7 episodes, I sit over here and drink 3 beers before we go on, and I'd just be like, all right, let's do it. I'm not going to talk about anything but whatever I want.
I think it was like our very first time on YouTube. I drank like almost a half a bottle of liquor, and it was just like the most random podcast ever. But we got quite a bit of views on that one.
Like it got to a point where we couldn't even name the podcast. It just said Bearded Bros Podcast Live. That was it. Like, we couldn't even name it. Like it went to everything.
Yeah.
Gosh.
Well, that's when we just tried doing straight YouTube. Like we never.
Yeah, the first time.
Yeah, we didn't do Facebook. We didn't do none of that. We just straight YouTube. And we just kind of went off on a rant about like school shootings and just like nonsense stuff, just everything. I was like, man, we're gonna get kicked off already.
Yeah, I went off on a tangent about that a few weeks ago, and we haven't released that part of the episode yet because it was like, ooh, we had some people tell us well, somebody's got to be the voice of the people, y'all. Y'all should have posted that video, man. I was like, fuck, bro. I gotta be honest. I don't think anything I said in that you would agree with. I don't think we're talking about the same voice.
When I found out we was just on YouTube, like all the censorship that I ever had for any podcast, because it was like on Facebook or whatever, when I found out it was just YouTube, all that censorship was out the window.
Yeah, I was gonna say,
I don't know.
Censors everything.
Yes, they do, and that's like our biggest thing is because like we try to watch what we talk about, try to watch what we say because Facebook, man, they have no issues just banning your page, kicking you off, like none of that.
That explains a lot. I've had I've taken a picture of my cock for like the last year and trying to post it. That actually, that explains a lot actually. Yeah, it's my rooster I have out back. His name's Bob. Oh, did you guys think I was talking about dick pics? Oh, shit. You guys are some perverted motherfuckers, aren't you?
Yeah, look where our minds go, man.
Yeah.
The internet has ruined me.
Oh yeah, but I really don't know how YouTube is like as far as censorship and all that. Like if we just
well, I mean, some of the
YouTube,
creators I watch literally say some wild shit, and they have thousands of viewers.
Well, and I think that's the biggest thing is like they can say what they want because they have thousands of viewers, and they don't. What's going to happen? They're going to get kicked off YouTube, and YouTube already knows they're making a ton of money with these creators being on there. You know what I'm saying? So they get kicked off, they'll just go somewhere else, and then they're taking their fans with them.
Yeah, dude, it's definitely easier to say whatever the hell you want to when you already have money.
Yeah.
Right.
Like, believe me, I've told some pretty bizarre fucking jokes on stage that, like, somebody like, I don't know, like George Carlin or somebody else would say, and people would be like, oh my God, that guy's a genius. I say some, like, smart shit, and they're like, oh, this guy needs a counselor. You're not okay, are you, bud?
Like, do you need to talk to someone?
Yeah. Don't go home and eat a bullet, please.
Yeah.
Or two, I don't know.
He's like, I think that guy shouldn't buy a gun. Like, he shouldn't be allowed to buy firearms.
Yeah, right. Yeah, so we were talking about losing our hair at work the other day, and I was like, yeah, man, if I ever go bald, I'm just going to get a wig. And they were like, why wouldn't you just go bald, man? I was like, because a bald me looks like the kind of guy that would be like the reason there just needs to be gun control. Like, oh, I don't know if you are, but you look like a white supremacist.
I was going to say I'm already bald, so I just wear a hat.
You look like you're going to send me on a train to a furnace, my good sir. So I'm going to get a toupee when I start going bald. It's just a bad time.
Oh, dude, I'm already
But
half of us are
Stevie,
bald, so.
don't even talk about your baldness. It looks like butterflies, okay?
Oh yeah, dude, I started.
You got the butterfly wings.
I started losing it.
Butterfly wings.
Oh yes, it was all bad.
Brian looks like he has someone just took a horseshoe and just carved around it.
Oh, you got me nuts.
I haven't had fully hair, so I'm good.
Yeah, he does. I think you're the only one. I don't know about Squirrel. I haven't seen him with his hand on.
He probably lost this too. Like Stevie.
I did lose mine, that's for sure.
Which one? So it was Steve that hit me up to drink the beer?
Yep, that's me.
Yep.
Yeah. I haven't chugged a beer in so long.
Oh, dude. Well, see, the thing is, like, I normally don't chug my beer. You know what I'm saying? I'll drink it. That's fine. But, and then, we got nominated by another podcast on there, and I was like, great. So I just did it, and then I was like, oh, all right, I knew I'm freaking nominated. So,
Yeah, man. I haven't drank to get drunk in about 10 years, man. So I was like, I gotta do what, Cody?
Now, so Cody, you don't drink at all?
No.
Oh, okay.
I want to say the last time I honestly drank, and it was more or less celebrating getting engaged because my fiance wanted me to at least take a shot with her. It was like one of them small glasses of apple pie moonshine.
Oh, gotcha. Okay.
That'll do it.
Yeah, I can't drink moonshine.
Yeah.
It'll bring out every single note of white trash DNA. Like it will. Like a Dale Earnhardt tattoo will pop up on my arm out of nowhere.
He's like, a bed sheet will just fall over my face, and there's gonna be eye holes in it. I don't.
Yeah, dude, it gets rough. All right, I'll be setting like lowercase letters on fire out in yards and shit. It's
So we're talking about K's, right? Setting fire to K's.
I'll be out there. Hey, brother! Y'all want some of this fire water? Let's go! The NASCAR race starts at 7.
You don't want to miss it. He's gonna make a left turn.
Hell no! This week's a road course.
Staring at you.
Oh, hey, baby, what's up? Oh shit! Yeah, so backstory to how fucked up my day's gone today. So I got up this morning. We went to see Thor: Love and Thunder, right? And the movie's fantastic. I recommend everyone go see it. It is just an outstanding movie. But I come home and I'm like, you know what? Fuck it. I'm gonna go out and get this yard work done. So I got there and start weed eating and shit. And I weed eated a fucking hornet's nest. I got stung probably about 40 goddamn times on the legs.
Oh, Lord.
Worst luck ever.
Bro, I was like, flinging my weed eater around. I just bought this fucking thing. It's a still, so it's like fancy. I was like, get the fuck away from me, fucking goddamn bumblebees! And yeah, dude, they absolutely stung the absolute positively shit out of me. And I'm a little like woozy and loopy from it today, so don't expect my best work today, boys. Do you know how I got these scars? That's right, I stepped on a goddamn hornet's nest.
It hurts so bad.
What's that, baby? Yo, sorry, Yellow Jacket, or whatever the fuck they are. They're all cocksuckers and stingers.
Yeah, I mean, they're equally as bad.
Yeah. Like I said, we're never really serious on here. Like, no matter what we're talking about, someone's always laughing. So we're never really serious. I don't care, come on here and joke all you want. I don't care.
Outstanding.
Yeah, it's mainly Stevie, because he got to mute his mic like 6 times.
Dude.
Yeah, he'll start going, then his mic just goes completely quiet. And then he comes back on still laughing.
God, I have to, because I die. Like, it's bad sometimes. And I laugh about anything. Like, literally anything. I can never play one of them games where you can ask Robert and Brian, I can never play one of them games where you have to put water in your mouth and see who's the last one to spit the crap out, like see on TikTok and all that. I cannot do it, because I'm normally the first one.
Yo, if you get smacked in the face with a tortilla with water in your mouth.
Yeah.
You lose pretty quick that time, too.
I ain't gonna lie.
I just seen a video the other day where they upgraded it to a bag of tea.
Oh, God.
What? I missed some of it. What happened?
They were talking about tortilla slapping, and I just told them that I was seeing a video the other day where they had a big bag of tea, and they were smacking each other in the face.
I'm gonna go get knocked unconscious by my wife by a tortilla here in a second. Say, what's up, bitch?
I'm pretty sure it's not gonna be a tortilla, bud.
No, probably not. It'll be a frying pan with a tortilla in it.
and it just came off the stove, okay? So.
She's not even Mexican. She's going to be like, oh, you fucking pendejo.
She's going to learn a new language in the split second.
That's the only thing I know your wife does is sit down and learn new languages. So.
Yeah, actually she does.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Yeah, she's super into that stuff. Me, I'll probably never leave America.
Yeah.
Man.
I wouldn't do well outside of America.
No, probably not, no.
See, I don't know. I feel like I should probably start learning different languages just because I deal with a lot of people just a lot of people in general, and some of them do speak, different languages. And there's times where like they're talking in a different language to me, and I just feel like, all right, I know they're saying something stupid about me. Like I know it. And at this point, it's like they're probably not, but you never know.
Oh,
Yeah,
Where I grew up, there's a lot of Hispanics, and when you grow up around it long enough, you can tell when they're talking about you.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah, I mean,
they'll usually say your name and then say like pendejo or chica tu madre or something crazy.
Fucking gringo.
Yeah, fucking gringo. Fucking goddamn honkies over here.
White trash.
Goddamn hillbillies. There aren't any hills in Ohio.
Not at all.
Yeah. So you guys are from Ohio, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Are you from the flat part or the bumpy part?
Well, the potholes are pretty bumpy.
That's what it is.
Well,
Yeah.
I think that's just Ohio in general.
Right.
Yeah, see, I'm from, me and my brother Brian are from Wakeman, which is probably about like an hour and a half maybe from you guys, and then the other two are from Vermilion, which is probably about the same, like an hour and a half.
Yeah. I've actually been to Vermilion before.
Oh, okay, yeah. We're, so where I lived at, it's probably like 15, 20 minutes south of Vermilion.
Oh, okay. Yeah. We're out here in Canton, Ohio.
Yeah.
The second
I know
most
where that is.
dangerous small city in America.
Yeah.
Is it?
Yeah, it is actually. Yeah, the crime statistics have it per capita is pretty wild. You should look at it sometime. I advise everybody. It's pretty humorous to
I
look at.
know, I think Youngstown is pretty bad.
Youngstown is rough as fuck. I would never go recommend anyone go to Youngstown.
Yeah, I worked out there quite a few times when I was going over the road, and I worked there when I was in Ohio, and it was pretty rough out there.
Yeah, I did we did some drain lines in a Red Lobster out there once, and we would be out in Youngstown at nighttime. That shit was crazy, dude.
Yeah.
Like, out here gang banging by the Red Lobster, my guy.
And me and Stevie worked for a company called Osmos, and we were working out of Detroit, Michigan.
Mm-hmm.
So our first time there, we was going down this alley, and this dude peeked over his fence at us. And we was going down the alley, and he's like, "Hey," like, "what?" He's like, "You guys are white."
Yo,
We're like, "Yeah, well, we're white." He's like, "Hey, man, you guys can't be out here being white." He's like, "I'm gonna pray for you. Be safe. Don't die."
He's not lying to you. He's not lying to you at all.
No.
We was in this city where it's like there was only like 2 livable houses. Everything else was abandoned, like boats all over the roads and shit.
Oh,
So keep this in mind, only like 2 livable houses. The entire city was just covered with people walking over.
Yep.
Oh, yeah. 100%, man. Yeah, white people do not do well there. And I get just tan enough in the summer, like in the summertime, that I can be like, oh yeah, fuck those guys. Goddamn white devil.
I was gonna say you're lucky. I just turned more red.
Yeah, you just get more pasty.
Say, not me. I'm like a walking jar of mayonnaise. There ain't no helping this one.
Yeah, it was pretty bad out there. That's for sure. When we worked out there.
Yeah, I try not to go that way in general.
Yeah,
actually, anything over people coming up. You know what's crazy? They have a really nice Air Force base over that way too.
Oh, really?
Yeah, they have air shows every year there. When I was there one year, I saw an AC-130 do a barrel roll. Yeah, right. Everybody was like, "Fuck!"
Right.
Like, the Chinese don't stand a goddamn chance. Look at this motherfucker.
See, I'm originally from a place called Lorraine.
Oh yeah.
And there's been times where it's like the area I lived in, we was like the only white family on the block. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that was pretty bad too. Like when I was growing up there, cause I'm from there too. When I was growing up, it wasn't that bad. Like when I was a teenager and stuff, and then just getting older, it got really bad, and I was like, yeah, definitely gotta get out of here. So that's.
I feel that. I grew up in an area where my mom was called that white bitch.
What?
Yeah, the white bitch. You know what the white bitch is, right?
I know what it is.
Okay, yeah. No, my mom was that white bitch.
I was
Oh
say
my
my
God.
mom and grandfather both lived in they lived in the same house.
Yeah.
But like after my grandfather passed away, my dad moved in.
Oh.
Yeah, they were the only white guys in the whole neighborhood.
Yeah.
And everybody else would look at everybody and be like, "Hey, you don't fuck with them people."
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Want to talk about crazy hillbilly in the city? Right there's it.
Yeah.
Like the minute that my dad moved out of the house, legit shut the door and locked the key and got in his car to like fully move out of the neighborhood, they legit kicked the door in, ransacked the whole house, destroyed it, and then started ripping the fence and everything that wasn't glued down out just to make sure nobody else would move into the house.
Fair enough.
Jesus.
Yep.
Then again, my aunt owns the house and she lives out in Wisconsin, so.
Yeah, she didn't give a fuck.
Oh no, my family does not like my aunt, so big FU basically.
Oh yeah. Well, they should have set it on fire then. Fuck it.
Yeah, might as well.
Fuck it.
Yeah, that's the problem with people today. They don't finish things. That's right. Nobody has any follow through. Goddamn it. Oh, sorry about that. You guys can hear my dog running around.
Oh no, you're good. We need to get back to the following through with things. We cannot stop doing that.
No, we sure cannot. We were supposed to talk about Mandela effects, and then some asshole named Cody got us sidetracked. Oh, come on, Polos. Fucking dick, man. This guy, I tell you, I've had some co-hosts in my time, but this motherfucker.
I can't take him anywhere.
Sure
So,
cannot.
How long have you guys been doing the podcast?
Probably about 4 months now. Maybe a
Oh,
little
okay.
longer.
4 months.
It's been a while.
Damn.
Now, have you guys gotten any kind of like companies that want to sponsor you, or like I don't know how easy it is to do that because man, I've been like trying to look things up, like what's the easiest way to get a company to sponsor you, and It's just, you got to talk to the company. That's the easiest way. Yeah, and
That's a
too many
good question.
companies. Yeah, it's like not too many companies want to sponsor a podcast. You know, and
No, they sure don't. I actually want to be sponsored by a beer company because I drink beer.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that'd be nice.
honestly, like the whole sponsorship thing, the easiest ones that I found were basic energy drinks like Dubby.
Yep.
Like, it seems like they're willing to have anybody sponsor them.
They've been our sponsors since like the 3rd episode, and I think that's the 2nd time we've ever mentioned them.
The thing,
they posted on all of our stuff.
They get what they pay for, goddamn.
So now, like, when you say they sponsor you, like, do they pay you guys, like?
No, all they did was give us
like an affiliate type deal. Then
it's kind of an affiliate type thing.
Yeah. Okay. All they did was give us a code and say, if whoever uses our code will get so many percentages up from.
Right.
I couldn't believe you couldn't get Monster.
Dude, you know what? I actually emailed Monster Energy just to, hey, you never know until you give it a shot. But I actually emailed them and they said they don't really deal with anything other than like motocross and stuff like that.
Yeah. Yeah. So we actually had a thought around that. Is I have a little Toyota Yaris, and we're gonna monster it the fuck out. All right. So what if it only had 70 horsepower?
I was gonna say I can get a free Plymouth right now. We could duke that thing out.
Oh yeah. See, that'd be fun.
I'm not even joking. My mom's trying to give me the Plymouth from my little sister.
Oh yeah, that'd be sweet. Ask her if she wants to trade for a truck for it.
Oh, speaking about that, when we get off the air, we need to talk about that.
Oh yeah. I bought a Ford F-150, like a '93 F-150, a few months ago, and boy, I should have never done that. Oh boy. Yeah. I looked at it. I was like, yeah, this is solid. It's not too rusty. The engine works fine. Everything else runs, but oof.
Well, let's put it this way. My stepdad, he said it'd be about $2,000, and he would help you work on it.
Oh hell yeah, that'd be sick. But yeah, guys. So back to the Mandela Effect.
I think one just happened because I don't remember ever talking about that.
We never even mentioned it.
You're welcome. I told you, I'm from another timeline. I've already done this once.
That's right.
I was in the multiverse of madness.
So is there, like, as far as you, Alex, is there anything that you actually like talking about, or is this just you, like, you just like to get in there and freaking talk about whatever, and then we do this?
So I'll be honest with you, man.
It's
like,
basically this.
It's basically this. I don't really have opinions about anything.
Mm-hmm.
I live my life from a very, like, a place of not caring about anything, really.
Right.
So I kind of just bullshit randomly, or just make jokes up, or just do kind of silly shit like that. But
I mean, that's fine. Like I said, most of the time we start talking about something, maybe about like 15-20 minutes into the episode, we kind of get sidetracked and start joking and talking about something else. But that's why, like, most of our episodes, it's never just one thing. It's always like,
yeah, dude, I like a variety of things.
Yeah, and like when we first started this, now mind you, like, we've always, like, as far as like the paranormal stuff and UFOs, like, we've seen them. We used to be investigators, like paranormal investigators, so we've seen it all, and like that's why we wanted to do this. But we also didn't want to just talk about, you know what I'm saying, like one thing. We didn't want to just talk about the paranormal, because then we felt like, sure, people will start listening, but then it's going to get old because they know what we're going to talk about next.
Yeah, I feel like at some point with that, you just run out of shit to talk about, right?
Right.
Like,
so I was like, I just want to talk about any and everything. I don't care, joke around, just talk about whatever. And like, obviously you can't talk about some things because, people are kind of sensitive nowadays, but.
So you're not wrong.
Yeah, so we're just trying to keep away from talking about that stuff. But other than that, I mean, we'll talk about anything. I don't care about joking around. We'll bring whoever on. I don't care if it's someone that's in an independent wrestling, thing. I'll bring them on. We'll talk. I don't care. Like, it's.
I get carried away sometimes when I have to have a Stern talking to me.
Yes.
You have to smack your hand with a ruler real quick.
Reel it back in.
Well, I was gonna say, if you guys need independent wrestlers, I used to be one. I know a whole group of wrestlers, Like my one buddy says he's free anytime after 5 o'clock.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I mean, we've never done like an actual. I mean, we used to be really big fans of like wrestling growing up, and this is back when it was, like Stone Cold and The Rock and all that.
Just a second, fellas. I'm gonna celebrity myself out. From
Alex has got to go let the mascot out.
Oh, no, mind. She says, fuck you guys. She doesn't want to talk to you.
Just sitting up at the top of the stairs, staring down like.
But
I gotta go out there.
Hey,
we
used to be big
for me not to
fans.
get fucking stung again today.
And like with the way wrestling is now, we don't watch it too much. But yeah, I would have no issue. I mean, I don't know about these guys, but I would have no issue doing like an episode of just talking about like wrestling from then till now, and even talking to someone about it. I have no issue with it.
Yeah, that'd be pretty cool.
Yeah,
we're kind of famous. We used to be backyard wrestlers, so we're kind of famous.
Yeah, Steve and Robert used to act like the Bushwhackers.
I was gonna say my character went from Polos Rebel to Wicked P, and it went from wearing cut-off T-shirts, blue jean shorts to basic like jerseys of like Buckeyes, Ohio State, Indians, Browns.
Right.
Actually, when I won the Hardcore World Heavyweight Championship, I had a Browns shirt on.
Nice. So
my interview afterwards was stating this was the only gold Browns was going to see.
So what independent wrestling were you in?
I went from No Limit Wrestling to Mule, in which I forget what their technical name is.
Mm. Yeah, see, I've always wondered about like getting in the, because I know obviously you have.
All right, sorry about that. I had to sell some drugs to some inner city kids.
Yeah, no, you're good.
I just got snagged.
I know you have to like go through like a wrestling type school, even with independent stuff. And some of that stuff's expensive because being independent, you have to buy your own stuff. I'm pretty sure.
I was gonna say the group that I was with, it was basically whatever the rent for the building was and how many students you had, it was broke down on the bill. So if it was more than like 10 people wrestling, it got cheaper. If there was only like 5 of us, it was a little bit more expensive.
Right.
Have you guys ever heard of CZW?
CCW?
CZW.
Oh, CZW. No, I can't say that I ever have.
Combat Zone Wrestling.
Yeah.
It's an actual like wrestling business. You should look it up unless you're squeamish. If you're squeamish, don't look it up. But that's some hardcore shit right there.
Deathcore matches.
Oh, cool. Yeah.
So basically, they're bleeding a lot.
Oh, so my ass was going. Y'all want to wrestle?
I've seen them put like needles through like each other's like cheeks, and I've seen them take a turkey cutter to their heads and shit, like all kinds of crazy shit in that.
I was gonna say I've been thrown off a roof probably about 4 or 5 times.
Off of a roof?
Yeah.
You think I can throw you off my roof?
Sure.
Next week's episode brought to you live from Altman Hospital.
That'd be a special episode when you're in the hospital doing it.
Worst part was I went to work the next day and couldn't walk.
Hey, it's not any fun until somebody goes to the hospital, right?
That's right.
I was a tow motor driver, so all I do was sit on the tow motor.
Oh, Squirrel's in here now. What's up, Squirrel?
Squirrel! Sorry. I've seen Ice Age one too many times.
It's fine. It's fine, believe me.
Well,
it shows that he's in.
Yeah. All the bee venom. I'll tell you what, you want to know what? You can get you really high for free. Get stung by a shitload of goddamn fucking stinger things.
Yeah, I'm sure.
I feel like that's not even worth it at that point.
No,
it's not. It is. I was like, whoa, man, I'm feeling really fucked up.
He's like, I'm going to be the next Coyote Peterson.
This seems fun.
Yeah, I wish I smoked a little more weed. I sound a lot like Seth Rogen, so it would be I'm like the anti-Rogan at this point.
You know what? I never even thought of that, but now that you say it, you're right.
He does.
Yeah, I hear it a lot, man. I even have to laugh a little bit, like. I'm slowly working on it over time. Yeah, I've got a lot of that kind of funny gene in me. So, yeah, I think he might be my dad. I
Mom
have
used to
that
hit him up for that
Skywalker
child
moment.
support.
Oh,
right.
that'd be a little challenging.
Yeah, that's for sure.
No, she's dead.
Oh shit.
So your guys' name for your podcast is B.A.P.
Yeah,
Like, what's that stand for?
big ass penis.
Oh.
Oh.
Yeah. Cody asked me what I wanted the name to be. I was like, you know what? I got a huge rooster in my backyard. You know, it's gonna be called a big ass penis. No, it's it was those were my best ones. I don't have any more.
You let everything go right there.
You son of a bitch! They're on to me. Big ass phallus. That's a good one, Stacey. Yeah, look, she's contributing. Fuck around, give Stacey a fucking producer credit.
Seems like whenever we can't spell something or we don't know what to look up, she's always right there writing down on the paper.
You want to know why she's great at that? Because she has a phallus. Oh man. Actually, so. Oh, you go ahead, man.
No, I was gonna say if we don't hear from Alex tomorrow, we know why.
Oh yeah, hey, she's been slowly trying to kill me for like the last 10 years.
I feel like all she has to do is push you back out in the backyard and lock the door.
Yeah, I'm glad they made abortion illegal. She might go try to dig up my mom. I'm sorry. Help me, Jesus.
Oh my god.
Right here. That's some good shit right there.
Funniest shit I heard all fucking month.
That's great.
What about going past the YouTube's policy?
I'm sorry, everybody.
That was fucking great.
Oh my god. That was great.
Yeah. Didn't even have anything written down for that. That just came to the top of my head. I'm so impressed with myself, man.
Fucking all natural right there.
I know you got about 2 hours of writing.
I know, yeah. It was, hey, can somebody send me a trophy or something?
Jesus.
Holy shit.
That was great.
But so we were actually supposed to record with you guys a month ago. We were going to talk about aliens.
No, 2
Yeah,
weeks
a
ago.
couple
2
weeks
weeks
ago.
ago?
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah. Oh man.
Dude.
So I had some surprises for that episode for you boys.
Nice. Hey, you know what though? This is going pretty good. We're gonna do it again, and this time we won't talk about UFOs, aliens, whatever you guys want. But yeah, we definitely have to do it again.
Oh
Sure.
no, dude! For that episode, I literally spent 3 hours writing down every fucked up name for a penis I could come up with. I had a question. I was going to ask you if aliens had regular sex organs. Did they have meat flaps and tallywaggons?
Is it working now?
Oh, it's working.
Look at someone hear you.
Oh shit!
Oh, good. Finally.
Oh, there he is.
Yeah, I definitely want to do another one for sure.
Oh, anytime, man.
If you rub.
What?
Came in sounded mad and Russian.
If you rub.
Somebody's got a potato in their ass. This guy.
Oh.
Still the Mandela Effect.
Yeah. Yeah,
What's
that.
that?
I thought we already talked about this.
That is just a scientific explanation of how fallible the human mind actually is, and it's not a real thing.
Oh, my mind is absolutely foul. Yeah,
Right.
I agree with that. It might be past the due date, my guys. That sell-by date is expired.
My brain is way past the expiration date. It's done.
You know what would be super fucked up? And I just thought about this, but
Oh my God.
so you go to a tattoo parlor, right? So like I'm 30 and like maybe I fucking like tattoo the exact day and like time that I'm gonna die, right? Tattoo it on my arm. And then, like, if it doesn't happen when that happens, just like killing itself, and it would just fuck the paramedics up when they showed us. You'd be like, oh my god, this motherfucker know. How did he know? March 3rd in 2069 at 2:30 p.m. he was gonna fucking get hit by a goddamn train. What the fuck?
It's a fucking medium.
Hey, he must have been a psychic or something.
That's what I call commitment right there.
Oh, hell yeah, man.
It's kind
I
of
would
funny.
do the same thing if I ever have kids. Like I want to have 2 kids, right? And I want to give one all the love and like emotional support ever, and the other one I'm just gonna treat like complete shit.
Oh, so like Brandon.
Dog shit.
Yeah, just awful. Like I'm gonna just treat him horribly, right? And I'm gonna play the long con on this kid all the way up until my deathbed moment, where I look at him and say, "Son, I love you, and I've always been proud of you." And just fucking die.
Kind of funny, actually. A couple guests ago, we had a medium on the show, and he was actually able to tell people like when, how, and all that on their death.
Oh, we need to talk to this guy. Because if he says train in 2069 at 2:30, I'm gonna piss myself.
This is a fucking game changer, and you need to switch careers. That's what that means.
I need to change my goddamn life.
His name is
information from the median.
his name
Oh,
is
yeah.
Daniel Jackson.
Daniel Jackson.
Yeah.
Yeah, his name is Daniel Jackson.
Oh, we gotta talk to this guy. We're actually thinking of doing a psychic episode where we go and get our like tarot card readings or whatever.
Do not call him that.
Yeah, he'll straight up piece. He hates being called a psychic.
Oh, sorry, a medium.
Yeah, he does. Yeah, I don't know why, because that's like I listened to his interviews before, and like did he do with other people just so I know what to ask him and all that. But yeah, he straight up said I don't like being called a psychic, and if like you're asking him a question like, and he doesn't think that you're being honest about your question. Like if you're just saying, I don't know, like I feel a spirit by me, or whatever, just to see what he would say and to see if there's something there, and he knows if he feels that you're lying about it, then he'll just.
No shit, we definitely need to talk to this guy. But you guys want to hear a totally stolen joke from a joke book that I found like 10 years ago?
Absolutely.
What do you call a skinny psychic running from the cops?
Logan.
Small, medium, large.
Yeah, small, medium, large. Totally stolen. I just wanted to do it. I think it's just funny.
Yeah, that was one of our, I guess, weirder, freaking interviews that we've had for sure. Like, he was fine. He seemed fine, but it was just, I don't know. Like, I don't like knowing about that stuff, like when I'm gonna die and all that. And like, that's the only thing that I'm real skeptical on. Like, how can he tell me when I'm gonna die? I'm not making it to, he's talking about I'm dying at 82. No, I don't think so.
Yeah, 60 years from now, he's up in the top like corner of a bookstore or something with a sniper rifle. He's like, I told this motherfucker what's up.
What got
That's a
me
self-fulfilling prophecy, my guy.
That's right.
What got me is when he started talking about how I need to avoid blue cars that are coming at me because a blue car is going to take out the whole driver's side of the vehicle I'm in, and I'm going to get hurt and break 4 ribs in my eye socket. And what creeps me out
awfully
about
specific. Does he drive a blue car?
I know somebody that drives a blue car.
I drive a blue car.
You stay away from me, sir.
If I hit anything in my Yaris, I'm probably going to be the one with the broken ribs.
Oh, you got a focused RS? Nice knowing you, pal. You hit a pigeon in that. Nice knowing you.
Yeah. If I hit a pigeon, it's total. I would be going to the hospital with life-threatening injuries, my guy. They'd be like, he hit a pigeon. It was the craziest thing we've ever seen.
And the pigeon flew away.
I was in a bad accident in my work van, and it crushed the complete, like the whole passenger side of this Transit Connect I was driving. And it's like he was describing that accident only from the other side of the van. It was actually kind of creepy.
That is kind of wild.
Yeah, like some of the stuff he was trying to tell me there was what was it? Oh, there was like a spirit by me, and it was basically a guardian angel, and it was my great aunt Linda, and I've never in my life heard of a great aunt Linda. And I was thinking, I was like, well, if that's my great aunt, then it would have to be either my dad's aunt or my mom's aunt, and neither of them have an aunt named Linda, unless he's talking about like my past life, because he said that lady died in like 1847.
He told me my guardian angel is a German Shepherd and a wolf. That just makes me sound so badass right there.
Yeah, that's the most metal thing I've ever heard.
Yeah, he's got a heavy metal band for his guardian angels. I have
yeah, goddamn. You have like a t-shirt design as your guardian angels, my guy.
I have a hamster.
Mine's gonna be like Forky from Toy Story or some shit. Like, his guardian angel's Forky. I'm like, fuck me, right? God damn.
Mine's just gonna be the alarm clock. That's about it.
Mine's gonna be like, no wonder I'm fat as fuck. God, my spirit animal's a fork. yeah, we're definitely gonna be doing a psychic episode at some point in time. Like, I definitely want to do it.
If you ever want to get a hold of that guy, if like that's the guy you want on, I can definitely get him in contact with you.
Honestly, if he's actually like clairvoyant, he knows we're gonna get a hold of him. We're gonna call him and he's gonna be like,
oh, he already knew.
He's like, it's about time.
You motherfuckers are supposed to show up for another 2 weeks.
That would be terrifying though. If you you contact him like tomorrow, he's like, you're early. It's like, what?
You're like, yo, what's up, Alex? I'm like, whoa, this guy knows my name. That happened to me yesterday, actually. So, like, I got a text on my phone, and it was like, I love you, Alex. And I was like, who the fuck is this? Stacy doesn't even send me that messages anymore. Like, I digress, sir, but I think you might be lying to me. I had to fucking call like 3 of my relatives to figure out who the fuck it was. I was like, oh, it's Uncle Pat. Shit, man.
I was gonna say, why don't you just call the number?
Somebody says I love you. You're just gonna call them like you don't know who it is. Like, what did I do that they love me? Like, did I
don't know. I'm probably gonna call him and find out.
Not me, man. I was like, oh, I gotta figure out who the fuck this motherfucker is real quick.
You just gotta reply. I love you too. You gotta reply with thanks.
I should have just sent a picture of my dick. Like, if you love me, you're really gonna love this. All 2 inches of it.
It's like, my camera's not small enough, but you're gonna get it.
I got one of them fancy cameras on this bitch. It's got the 45 times zoom. Let's go.
It's just 1 pixel.
My wife's over here sitting there like, I live with this fucking guy. I live with this motherfucker.
Oh, don't worry. He's actually getting those underwear that we were talking about.
Like double stuff?
Oh no,
I wish it was.
our interview that we had done like last week that's going to be out on this week's episode. Jackie's making Alex this fancy underwear with the B.A.P van logo.
It's a G-string.
Nice.
Yeah, I don't go home. I don't leave home without one on.
I heard it. She said, oh, I know.
It's true. I wasn't lying to you guys. Like, I actually went out and so a few years ago, I went out and bought a fucking man thong to make things a little more like spicier in the bedroom. I was gonna do a little like dance for Stacy, you know. Imagine my like 270-pound fat ass wearing like a piece of cloth and some dental floss. Going, hey baby, you like what you see? Oh yeah, I know. How hard you want this? Because I'm not gonna go very hard. I gotta be honest. Like, it's not hurt.
It's gonna hurt after a little bit.
You got 60 seconds of pure chaos.
I might have a cramp about 30 seconds in. That's all I'm saying.
She's like, yeah, you rub that leg, Alex. You rub it.
Yeah. Oh, you're so great at this. Yeah. Oh, you're the best. Oh, that's the spot.
Actually scrolling through TikTok.
Oh, stop. Oh, stop. You're going to make me come. Oh, step, bro.
It's long as she's not stuck in the washer, I guess it's okay.
I seem to have gotten stuck in a washing machine again. Wink.
Jeez, brother, can you help me?
Jesus Christ. There for like a year, that was like all the only videos that were on Pornhub were like bukkake or stepsister shit. Or maybe it was just my search history. I don't know which one.
One of the two, I don't know yet.
I'm so out of the loop and so culturally irrelevant. Like when somebody said bukkake the first time, I thought it was a fucking Pokemon. So, I was like, what does he do? He gets like 45 Asian dudes and they all jizz on him. Like, that's a weird power for a Pokemon to have.
But I'll take it.
I mean, I want the card. I'm not saying no.
Does it do any damage? Just emotional.
You know what? The emotional damage was already done by her father. So at this point, it's just rent money.
It's just rent money.
I kind of wonder who the first person that thought of that was. Like they were sitting in like a writing room and they were like, you know, it'd be a great porno. You know what would be so fun to watch somebody do? Like, oh, we just need to get 45 Asian guys with like 2 inchers, right? They're just...
That's total.
Total game changer right there.
We're going to get one really gigantic black guy. The Asians are going to look like the things from The Wizard of Oz, all right? Can somebody get me Shaq's number real quick?
You leave Kevin Hart out of this.
What's that?
So you leave Kevin Hart out of this.
Fuck it, he could be one of the Munchkins too.
Just throw him in there.
Yeah, he's just gonna be like the one that doesn't want to be there. Like, this is fucking bullshit. It's my day off. I gotta come in here and jizz on this fucking lady. Fuck. I wanted to go golfing today and shit. Like, fucking boss, man. Yeah.
Oh fuck.
But,
Oh wow.
so you guys are all brothers and cousins and stuff. That's
And Squirrel.
And Squirrel.
Yes, Squirrely here. I'm Robert.
You can be my cousin, Squirrel.
Oh, no, baby.
Welcome to the family, bud.
Welcome to the family, son.
It's awful.
I'm your pappy.
You know, my family is from the South, so you never know.
Oh, yeah, we might be related, though.
Right?
Oh well. I don't know. So you guys are all brothers and stuff. So I have a pretty big family too. I've got 3 brothers and 1 sister, and actually my one sister is a prostitute who makes more money than I do.
Jesus.
Yeah, she gave me some really fucked up life advice, right? She's like, you know, Alex, I hear you complaining about work all the time, but at least I get to choose which dick I suck. You know, you got a goddamn point.
I mean, you're out there looking, at least you know why you're getting fucked.
Oh yeah, you know what? Everybody's got to suck a dick some way or sometime. But yeah, you're right. You make your own hours that way, I suppose.
It is the world's oldest profession.
It is, yeah. Yes, she's got great health benefits. Yeah, her pimp's motto is like Akron, the pimp that cares.
She has a tattoo on her lower back that says, "Come on."
So I gave my my aunt shit about tramp stamp for years. She's a hardcore liberal, and I like messing with people. So I always told her like, Trump's the greatest thing since sliced bread. I'm gonna go out and get me a Trump stamp. Like I egged her on so much to the point where she was like willing to pay for the fucking shit. She's like, you keep talking some shit, let's go. Go get your Trump stamp, motherfucker.
Called your bluff.
Oh, man, she did. I was like, all right, you got me. Go Bernie.
I was expecting him to say, well, I'll send you the picture later.
Oh, no, she wanted to go. She was like, I'll drive. I was like, well, Never mind. But yeah, and so I don't know where you guys voted on that, but my grandparents on the other side of my family, my mom's side, they always told me they'd love me no matter what. Like I could be I could kill somebody, I could be gay, I could be like anything, right? I could just be out there aborting Mexican babies all day long, and they would still love me, right? But I told them I voted for Trump, and they disowned me.
Yeah. That's normally how it happens. As soon as you say that.
I'm sorry, I knew where it was going, and then as soon as I seen she started staring at you, I had
Where did you know where it was going? At the aborted Mexican babies part?
Because
That what got you?
I knew you were getting smacked.
Is that the part that was fucked up in that whole situation? I thought it was the fact that I got disowned.
Jesus.
You're really pushing YouTube's guidelines.
Yeah, not always I get into a situation.
You know what? I'm here for it, honestly.
Anytime I can help. Anytime. If you ever want to get canceled, I got you, fam.
You know what? You sound like me sometimes.
Pushing the YouTube people's buttons over there.
Yeah. Only the main buttons, the prostate.
That's right. Only that one.
Just the little man in the boat.
Do you guys chew tobacco?
No, I smoke cigarettes. I don't chew them. I don't chew tobacco.
Anybody chew?
No.
I used to, and then my wife was like, "That's disgusting," and didn't want nothing to do with kissing.
My wife and your wife are on the same page with that.
Yeah. I don't chew or dip anymore.
But the people that make Grizzly Wintergreen made a new chew recently.
What's that? Past Blue Ribbon?
No, it's called Cougar. It's literally called Cougar, man. It's like what Grizzly used to be. I saw it was like, I'll take the Cougar.
That's what I used to do too, was Grizzly Wintergreen.
Oh yeah. Me too. Till it cost $5 a can. Now I'm all about that Cougar life.
That's right.
Now I'm all about none of it. I smoke cigarettes, that's it.
I used to buy the big old brick of beech nut.
Oh, that's some good stuff there, man.
Yeah.
I chewed that for years and years when I was not supposed to be. My dad caught me with it and made me eat a bag. Yeah, never did that shit again.
I wouldn't.
Yeah. But I actually smoke and chew.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I just smoke, so I don't chew or anything.
Even when I did chew, I used to still smoke.
Yeah.
I've been smoking cigarettes since I was 13, and
There you go.
I've been bouncing back and forth between cigarettes and vaping. And
I'll tell you the one thing I've noticed about smoking in general is us like tobacco users spend half the time enjoying it, the other half like, oh, I wish I could fucking quit.
yeah, you know.
That's true for sure.
But
Sometimes I wish I never started to begin with.
Yep.
Oh, I don't disagree with you on that. I actually call it my happiness in a can, and honestly, happiness causes cancer.
All happiness.
It does. Yeah. Like, well, it makes me happy and it causes cancer. Fuck it, everything gives me cancer. I can go out in the sun and get sunshine. I get cancer somehow.
Yep.
Well, only in the state of California.
Well, yeah. You know what? I'm going to California next year, and I think that'll be it. I think that'll be when I finally get what I paid for. I'm gonna be pissed if I live like the rest of my life and that's not what happens. I'm gonna be like, everybody lied to me. That I got hit by a bus. This is fucking bullshit. I spent hundreds of thousands of dollars on tobacco products, and I get hit by a goddamn bus.
This is fucked up.
Fuck you, God.
Oh God, I'm getting struck. Are you
Damn
walking
it,
out of
let
the
me
house before
slowly
me
kill
today?
myself in peace.
Well, see, what doesn't kill you makes you stronger, and tobacco is always slowly killing us. Eventually, we'll all be a bunch of Supermen.
Absolutely.
You know, I'm probably there right now. Y'all might cigarettes I smoke.
You smoke menthol, right? Newports?
Not anymore. No, I smoke Camels now.
Oh, Camels, that's right.
You used to smoke Newports.
Yep.
Those are
I'm a Marlboro man.
I smoke
cowboy killers.
I
smoke
smoked
reds.
Yeah, I'm a Maverick smoker.
No, that's fine. You know, it's all right. We'll just let him go with this Maverick.
I started smoking basics, and then I moved into Pall Malls. And then from Pall Malls, I went to Mavericks, and I never went back.
Yeah, I'd rather get fucked by a cucumber with AIDS than smoke Pall Malls.
They're fucking bad.
That's very specific.
The way prices are.
What can I say?
I don't know, man. I don't know if I would want to keep smoking.
Yeah.
Cigarettes are $8 a pack now, and it's crazy.
You think that's bad? One of the dispatchers at work sent me to the store to get him a pack of cigarettes with his card, and he smokes Newport 100s, and they were $10 for one pack.
Jesus.
Yeah, that's about how much my Camels cost. Like they're like $9.69, something like that.
Yeah.
I don't know how much I spend a week on tobacco. I'm not gonna lie. I have no idea how much a pack of cigarettes can cost. I'm addicted, so I just buy them.
Right.
Yeah, up until the point it comes to where it's like, well, you gotta suck my dick to get a cigarette pack. I'll be like, maybe it's not worth it anymore.
I mean,
smoking's not for me.
You know, I like dabbling with it, but if I have to like do stuff for it, no. y'all want these cigarettes, man?
Well, that's how gas prices are right now.
No, to suck dick for gallons of gas.
Yeah, I just put about $80 in my truck just to get it on full for first time in like a month.
Yeah, you might be somebody's stepsister soon. Gotta get that gas money.
Yeah, what kind of truck you got?
I have a F1, or not F1. I got a Chevy Silverado.
Yeah, that'll do it. I got a 97 Dodge Ram.
Well, I was telling Alex that my mom's giving me my sister's Plymouth to drive back and forth to work. I might be taking her up on that offer.
Yeah, I would.
Yeah, you know.
I would for sure.
Doesn't help that I have to climb off the floor, but at least I'm getting back and forth to work.
You'll be all right. There's worse things to climb up from. So
that's right. I need to crane from work to get me out of the car.
Oh, no, at least you're a material handler. Just have a forklift on your chest. There you go. But yeah, so
I am a giant of a man, and I used to drive a Dodge Stratus coupe. That was funny watching me rolling in and out of that thing.
I got my buddy Scott. He's about 500 pounds. I got him into my ERS once.
Just once?
Just once.
No, it never happened again. I don't think the suspension could have taken it. He got in and the car was listing. All right, like if we were in the ocean, we would have.
There's no passenger seat in that car anymore.
No, there's not. It's just toast.
I need to know though, how much Crisco and how big of a shoehorn did you get?
Oh, we had to call the fire department. All right.
It's like he's currently in the yards right now.
You guys ever seen What's Eating Gilbert Grape?
Yeah.
Yeah, where they burned the house down. I thought that was what we were gonna have to do. I was gonna be like, it's better this way.
I myself am a large man. Like when I go to buy a T-shirt, I got to go to the freaking tent factory to get it.
Yeah. You said you wear like a 6X, ain't it?
Yeah.
I gotta do that for condoms. Not really. Yeah, I use those to make balloon animals.
Yeah. So do I. So I'm glad I'm not the only one.
Yeah. That's how I met Stacy. I pulled out a Magnum out of my pocket. I was like, "You ready to go?" Thankfully, she can't read a tape measure, so.
He made a giraffe.
Yeah. 3 inches and 3 inches and 12 inches look oddly similar to her sometimes.
Oh.
This is about the best 3 seconds of your life, baby.
That was my best pickup line of all time was, baby, I might not be much, but I'll be the best 45 seconds of your life.
With 43 seconds left to spare.
Goddamn right. I hope you like to cuddle.
My best pickup line is, excuse me, miss, can you help me put this in my van?
Jesus.
Does this rag smell like chloroform?
Tell me what this rag smells like, please.
Son of a bitch! I should have bought stock in the coat hanger factory. I'm sorry. It was fresh in my mind.
It's like, hey, do you wanna fulfill my rape fantasy? No, that's the spirit.
Yeah, yep. Oh, they are. I hear them now. That's the villagers with the torches and pitchforks.
Yep.
So I actually had an experience like that with this black chick I was hooking up with back in the day, and she had this whole like sub thing where she wanted to be like treated like a slave, like back in the 1800s or some shit.
Jesus Christ.
No, like, dude, it was the most fucked up thing ever. And like, I was living out in like rural Ohio where my grandparents were pastors and shit, and she was like, "Yeah, I want you to like whip me and shit, and like call me the N-word and just say all sorts of foul shit." Like, I was super get off to it. I was like, I don't think I want to fucking do this, because if somebody comes to your fucking dorm room, the newspaper article is going to read, "Local pastor's grandson."
I thought he was gonna say, "All right, bet."
No, man, I had to get myself out of there. I was like, "Fuck this." He's like, "Yes, sir." I was like, "No, sir."
Like, you leave me alone.
There is a limit.
This is over. You're gonna bend me over and say, "My turn." I ain't ready for that. Like, I don't know, lady. We never did that in my family. We've been poor white trash since before poor white trash was a thing, all right? There's a reason they kicked us out of Europe, okay?
I was gonna say all I got is when I used to work for Amazon as a driver, I've only had a black chick trying to break into the van to have that type of stuff.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
No one locked the door.
She's like, "Ooh, I'll suck your dick so good, white boy."
Give me that package.
I know you got that celly in there. Come on. It's about to be prime delivery day.
Yeah, I was having sex with this girl one time. This is some real shit. She told me to punch her in the face. For a second there, I'm just kind of looking at her. She's like, "Punch me in the face." So I kind of like, tap her a little bit. She's like, "No, punch me in the fucking face. I want you to rock me." I'm like, dude, this is escalating so quick. I kind of just want to leave now.
Next thing you know, she's unconscious and you're calling your parents. Like, fuck! Somebody come help me!
Mama, I think I killed her. Come pick me up.
I don't know what we're gonna do. It's just not okay.
That was the wildest shit I've ever experienced.
Hey, that is why beforehand you always get a consent form signed and notarized.
You want to sign this contract real quick before we go any further?
Yeah. Hey, look, I don't know what's about to happen, or it's just a CYA. I don't want to go to jail after this shit's over.
Hey, if I punch her, lights out tonight.
Look, I don't need anybody comparing me to Ray Rice, goddammit. So, let's.
You sure you're ready for this?
Let's hold on for a second. We're not in an elevator, goddammit. I know. I look a little like the white Chris Brown, but calm down. I'm not even gonna lie to you. I didn't even know who the fuck Rihanna was till like Chris Brown beat the shit out of her. I was like,
Yeah.
Rihanna? Who the fuck's that? Then she became super famous. I was like, oh,
Yeah.
I need to go get my ass beat by Chris Brown.
Local podcasters viciously beat to death.
By Chris Brown. And R. Kelly was there peeing on his wife. It was like the most inexplicable thing to ever happen.
That'd be the greatest fucking headline ever.
Oh, yeah, dude, for real. That's what it's all about, man. That's how I want to go. I want to go out with a fucking bang, right? Like,
By R. Kelly.
I want the fucking newspaper article. I want it to be the front page for an obituary. Like, look, this shit was so fucked up. We had to put it on the front page of the fucking newspaper.
I'll also put that on my tombstone too, the pictures and all.
Yeah.
Get a digital tombstone with the video playing.
Yeah, I just want it to be like the most bizarre thing that ever happened. Like local man had train ran on him to death. something just totally bizarre, or like shot out of cannon.
Died of suffocation from masturbation.
Autoerotic masturbation got another one. Yeah, I want it to be. What's that?
That's how the guy from Kung Fu died. David Carradine.
Oh, autoerotic masturbation.
Yeah. He pretty much hung himself. They found him with a noose around his neck and a noose around his dick.
Oh my god.
So you always gotta have a fucking, like, you gotta have somebody watching you while you do that, alright? Like, sometimes it's not okay to be a cuck, but, like, in those situations, you need a cuck.
So you need a spotting buddy for that shit.
You really do. Like, take turns to it. Be like, hey, I really want to, like, choke myself while I masturbate today. Do you mind watching? I'll watch you. We'll just take turns with each other. Cody, what are you doing tomorrow?
Something about an icebreaker.
I need a fresh set of eyes.
Yeah. Hey, I need somebody just to make sure I don't fucking die real quick while I stroke one out, if you wouldn't mind. Don't mind the, like, Nazi paraphernalia and this, like, sparkler in my ass.
Butt naked with combat boots and a swastika on your arm.
Masturbating to Flight of the Valkyrie. Like, whoa! I think I might have just came a little, guys. Like, Stacey, give me a towel. I'm a little dehydrated. I might need a Powerade and a popsicle.
Then you're just gonna hear a knock on the door. All you're gonna hear is Cashapp.
Yes, finally. I never got molested as a child. Let's make it happen as an adult.
Scratch one off the bucket list.
That's right.
Right? None of my relatives love me enough for that kind of action. Would that be a fucked up thing to talk to a psychologist?
Your sister's a hooker.
Yeah, she's a prostitute.
Yeah, there you go. Just pay her.
No, that's a little too real. That's a little too real. Oh my god. Like,
It's not the same effect.
yo, what's up, sis? I know we blood related, but you want to be my stepsis for an afternoon? We can talk like this and do it like this. Hey, stepsister.
You're so much bigger than Dad.
I had to cry myself to sleep under a special blanket of some sort. I'd be like, no, no, no.
Oh my god.
Yeah, you get all the way to that point and realize you're the one that's about to be fucked. You have to sit
Yeah.
on a donut for the next 2 weeks.
That's when you reconsider your whole life right there.
You got to at that point.
Just be like, no, it's not hemorrhoids. I got raped. It was wild. They said they were gonna rape me too. Like, they let me know. They said, "Oh, we're gonna rape you." I was like, "No, they're not gonna rape me."
I just said no, but really, I was so for it.
I was totally down to clown. But wouldn't that just be a fucked up thing to go to a psychologist and talk to him about? Be like, none of my family or relatives loved me and left to molest me when I was a child.
Yeah.
I had such a normal upbringing. All my friends had a tickling uncle or a meth head mom or like a gay dad. I had a relatively reasonable childhood, I guess. Like, fuck.
They would lock you up so fast. We need to get this guy off the streets.
Yeah.
He's a menace to society. Yeah, I can't believe my stand-up career didn't go better than it did. Yeah, that is a Mr. Gorge, isn't it? Yeah.
Hey, just to let you know you got your participation trophy.
I got a
That's
trophy?
Yeah.
You did.
Oh,
You're welcome.
that's for the dig up my mom's abortion joke. Thank you so
Yeah,
much.
yeah, that's it.
You know, I actually had a really, really fucked up dark joke I used to do up until my mom died. And I can't do it anymore because she actually beat me to the punchline of the joke.
Oh,
It makes me so sad. I would tell you, but this episode will absolutely get pulled down from the internet. All right.
Oh, okay. All right. Yeah.
Unless you really, really want to hear it.
I mean, don't tip me with a good time.
Oh, it's all right. So, and this is just a joke, guys. Okay, nobody needs to call a counselor or the cops or a wellness check or anything. All right. This is just a joke I tell sometimes. But so, anyways, I'm a bit of a procrastinator. I've been meaning to kill myself for years. I just haven't gotten around to it yet. And sometimes I talk to my mom about having these kinds of feelings, and she says, "Well, Alex, what would I tell people if you ever did it?" I said, "Well, Mom, you could just tell people that you're a bit of a procrastinator. It took you 30 years, but you finally had an abortion." Yeah, no, she totally beat me to the punchline. Goddamn it! I told her that joke, and the next day she was just dead. It's like,
Jesus.
She blamed me in the note. She's like, you know what? I had a lot of issues, but honestly, Alex, like, you were the root of all of it.
Oh my God.
You started everything.
Yeah, honestly, like, my whole life went downhill the minute you popped out of me. Christ, we never did find the note. Hopefully that's not it. I would be like, oh. She's right, but goddamn. Told you, I told you guys that joke was super fucking dark.
You know what? My sense of humor is so dark. Like, honestly, that shit doesn't bother me. And it's crazy that you actually are able to tell shit like that.
Oh, I'm a very fucked up person. Yeah, no, I'm a broken person for sure. Like, but, yeah, no. So the Mandela Effect, huh?
Yeah, that whole thing.
I literally changed the name of the title of the podcast halfway through. Yeah. I was like, "Yep, Mandela Effect's gone." So
this is not that anymore.
Nope, I just put the Bearded Bros Podcast with special guest B.A.P. I'm about to really like go caps with special.
I actually watched that title change.
Those guys need tested.
Oh, there's a secret code in there.
Because he hangs out guys.
Oh, I'm still here.
Yeah, Cody's just been over here like falling over laughing. Can I have one of your pops, Cody?
Yeah,
I just don't
I
want
got Pepsi,
You want a
Dr. Pepper,
popsicle?
cream, and dark chocolate.
Dr. Pepper. Give me some Dr. PP.
I want to thank you so much for not saying soda.
Oh, you're welcome.
Alright, guys, I actually have to go.
You want some soda?
So you guys can keep going, or whatever you want to do. But
Oh,
yeah, I gotta go.
I can go all night long if you guys want to.
Well,
Not really. I need like periodic breaks.
I was gonna say I gotta be at work at 11:30.
Right. But yeah, I'm gonna get going. So I will talk to you guys though on Instagram or on Facebook or whatever, and then yeah, we'll figure something else out to do for sure.
Oh hell yeah, I'm down for bullshit with you boys anytime.
All right, guys.
Take care, Steve.
I'm totally gonna challenge that guy to a beard chugging contest.
I'm totally going to challenge both of you to it.
Oh, all I had in the fridge that day was Yangling, and Yangling is not a chugging beer. That was a mistake. It was the worst decision I ever made.
Oh, you actually did it?
Oh yeah, no, I actually chugged a beer. Yeah, nobody told me we were doing things halfway.
Oh yeah, no, I showed him the video, and then I told him that he had to chug the beer, and he's like, "Should I do Bud Light or Yangling?" I'm like, "Whatever beer you want."
Yeah, all I had was Yangling. And Yangling is just not a sipping beer. Or it's not a chugging beer.
Yeah, it's not a chugging beer.
I've chugged Yingling. Ain't no big deal.
See, I drink Old English, and they only come in 24-ounce cans.
Well, that's because you have no taste buds.
Yeah, that's like drinking furniture large.
That's what I was raised on.
That's
So
how
it was in my baby bottle. My mom used to give it to me.
There you go. That's good parenting.
That's great parenting.
Teach them young.
Yep. Just like the tobacco companies, get them when they're young.
Hey, that's real shit. They had him in Flintstone commercials and everything. What was it, Winston's?
Yeah. Get them while they're young, just like the tobacco companies and a guy we work with.
The Flintstones had I think it was actually a Camel's commercial.
No, the one I seen was Winston's, and then the doctors had the Camel commercial, and at the end it was like, that's why doctors smoke Camel.
That's right. It was Winston's.
You know the Camel's hump doesn't actually hold water.
Nope, it's all fat.
Yeah.
Just like me.
Yeah, pretty much. Got it right on the head there, bud. Sorry. Yeah, I was a little loopy earlier, man. Fuck, that beast shit fucked me up today. I was so excited about this, to talk about like something called the Mandela Effect, and then that happened. I was like, ugh. Wish we could go back in time, or like this didn't actually happen. It just happened in my mind.
You're gonna wake up tomorrow and it's like, that actually never happened.
Yeah. Yeah, of all the places they stung me, like, they could have stung me right on the dick. I would have got an extra couple inches from the swelling. It would have been great. I was like, Stacy, come look!
Come quick!
This is gonna hurt like hell, but let's go.
It actually hurts like a son of a bitch.
Oh, yeah, I imagine it would.
I was peeing in a bush one time and got stung on the pecker by a yellow jacket.
Ooh, god damn, dude.
I couldn't even imagine.
I was gonna say it's better than wiping with poison ivy.
There you go.
It's worse because it didn't just sting me. No, it stung me right on the tip.
Right on the tip.
Right on the freaking tip.
Oh, nothing. It was. I wasn't actually hollering at you. I was saying that I hoped a bee would have stung me on the dick, so I got a couple extra inches. Then I would have called you back, Stacy, come look! I've never had better blood flow. Didn't even have to take the pills. That was one of the funniest moments of my like teenage years. Is I used to answer the phone when my parents were at work, and they actually like one of those places called, like I forget what it was. It was one of the like it was Viagra or one of the other ones. I think it was a Cialis like rep called and said, "Hey Steve, hey your shipment's on its way." And I was like, "Oh, my shipment of what? Do I need to sign for this?" Yeah, so anyways, I ended up with his package of Cialis, and I was like, "Hey, Dad, you got something in the mail." I tried them. We need to go to the hospital.
I tried too many.
I've never been so stiff. Right? Like, I think I have muscular dystrophy at this point. Let's go.
It's purple and it's not good looking, so we gotta go.
I'm pretty sure my balls are dry. That was my first attempt, all right? But I don't know. I've been trying to like talk about my family bullshit more in my like comedy, so hopefully it's gone over well with you boys. You guys find it amusing?
Well, yeah.
I did. Personally, I did. That's like my sense of humor.
Good. Yeah, dude, I just had a fucked up life, I guess. But,
I'm still just trying to keep track of everything you said, just so I can turn it into a couple therapists I know. And
oh, hey, dude, come on, guys. I don't think they give referral bonuses for patients, do they?
No, if they did, I'm about to make a lot of money.
Fucking poster child for dysfunction. Don't worry, guys. I'll never reproduce. I'm a one of a kind. All right.
Alex has turned into freaking Joe Pesci over here. Do you find me funny? Do you find me funny like a clown? Like I'm fucking here to amuse you?
I am here to amuse you. That's my whole thing.
World wasn't on here when you describe what B.A.P actually stood for.
Oh, I'm not even gonna tell him. He's gonna have to listen. He's gonna have to listen to the episode. He's gonna be like, "Oh, that's intense." That's the most metal thing I've heard today. Sorry, somebody was quoting Metalocalypse the other day at work, and I was like, now I've seen episodes of it, so
I've been watching it forever.
I'm not a big anime guy, man. I never was. Like, we weren't allowed to play Pokemon or anything when I was growing up, so like all this Pokemon shit and everything else is like like crazy to me. Like
as he sits here and plays with the card mat that I have in front of him.
Yeah, the card mat. Fuck, Stacy got me started on Pokemon Go. I'm really like I'm gonna try avocado and like licking assholes next. I'm really trying to embrace my millennials.
Oh, since we're on the asshole part, I told Jackie that you wanted to lime green butt plug.
Oh, outstanding! Yeah, that'll be great. Make sure it has a fidget spinner on the end of it.
Yeah, the end that goes in.
Yeah, I gotta make it entertaining for whoever sees it. For the doctor that like has to pull it out of me. Like, oh wow!
They pull it out. That thing's fucking whirling, making noises.
Yeah. Why'd you put the fidget spinner in first? That's such a weird way to start this process. Like, you didn't go with the small end. You just went all the way for it. Like, go big or go home, Doc. Go big or go home.
As soon as he pulls it out, all you hear is...
Honestly, I wish we had a soundboard.
I do, but I unhooked it so we can because I guess the people in the like who are listening said it's like super echoey. So I had to unhook it and just do it everything like basic stuff, I guess.
I was gonna say all the episodes I've listened to, I enjoyed the soundboard. I know me and him has already had one, but the problem was I couldn't figure it out, so I sent it back.
Yeah, we're not very technical smart.
I love the soundboard.
Like I said, I have one. It's just when I use it, like you guys can hear it and everything like that. Everything's all clear. But I guess whoever's listening to it, it's like everything's all echoey and it sounds like you're in a fishbowl and it's not a good time. So I might have to buy a better one.
I know that earlier on in the episode I said I was a former comedian. I'm actually getting back on horse. And
nice.
Gonna do some stand-up sometime soon, guys.
Uh-oh.
Oh, indeed. Yeah, I've gotten a little fatter, so it may turn into more of a sit-down kind of thing. But, you know, I'll bring my donut, don't worry. You're like, why is this comedian getting up here and setting a donut on the stool? Like, mind your goddamn business.
You just sit there and walk off the stage. And that's the whole act. Everyone's just
my
looking at the
sister's boss
donut.
was hiring.
Well, you know, if podcasting don't work out, we can always go into business together as exotic dancers. People would pay us to put our clothes back on. We just start.
That's a good point.
Hey, I'm down for it. I've already said I was working on a Feet Finder.
There you go. Yeah, we're gonna start an OnlyFans. It's gonna be B.A.P the Podcast OnlyFans. We're gonna do so many things with this mic.
Mics.
Oh yeah, we're
Wednesday,
getting a
we get
second
the
mic.
mic.
Yeah, we're really splurging on this podcast.
Turn this whole attic into a production scene.
Yeah. Actually, we're gonna make a.
He keeps telling me that we're making a movie, but it's definitely turning into a porno at this
Oh,
time.
it's not a porno, no. So we're working on starting a production company, right? It's going to be called B.A.P Productions because we're super creative with names. So I wanted to write a movie for it, for like our first giant undertaking for the show, or for the production company. And it's going to be like B.A.P the podcast movie. It's going to be like me and Cody like trying to figure out ways to make our podcast better. So we're going to do like all these little random like fucking scenes where we're trying to do what other famous duos did, like Batman and Robin. Like I'll be dressed as Batman and fucking Cody will be dressed as like leotard Robin.
Oh jeez.
I told him I was down for the full-on man thong.
Yeah.
Green tights and all.
Yeah, I used to go full on Borat.
You have to go full on.
You like my sister? She's #1 prostitute in all Kazakh.
You make hand party to my Pamela?
Fuck. Yeah, those movies were ahead of their time. But I feel like this has been a great episode for everybody involved. I've had a lot of fun with it, for sure.
It's definitely been fun.
My cheeks hurt from laughing.
Oh, that's absolutely great to hear. 10 out of 10, I would absolutely recommend. So, I actually need to listen to your guys' show. I'm so bad about shit. Like, I'm not even gonna lie to you guys. Like, I don't listen to podcasts.
I was gonna say
I do, but it's more or less like other people's like crime ones or cryptid ones, just so I can get an idea of how to bring up the subjects that we're talking about. Or
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. This is the first time I've ever heard you guys.
No, it's cool.
I listen to one podcast and it's called Morbid, which
See, I've
typically isn't
listened to
for
them.
dudes. It's not for dudes, but I enjoy it.
I listened to them, but I went into a different podcast group in which they entertain us. We go back and forth joking with them. Last episode they posted made us sound like we were a bunch of idiots, but it's fair enough.
Oh, really?
Yeah, that's curiosity syndrome. We after you guys volunteered us for the beer chugging, we volunteered them, and then they asked why we couldn't pronounce their name properly. Shockingly, I got it right this time.
Yeah, I'm proud of you. I could pronounce it right the entire time. I just like to see you struggle a little bit.
I know.
Yeah. Yeah, it's like the kid that gets picked last in the dodgeball lineup in gym class. That's kind of the cringe I'm going for sometimes with you, bud.
I mean, honestly, I can name all on one hand the podcasts. I listen to Dixie Cryptid, Buckeye Bigfoot, and my own. That's about it.
I don't even know if I've listened to every episode of our podcast, to be honest with you.
I have not listened to one episode of this podcast because it feels weird hearing my voice, so I just don't even fuck with it.
I stand corrected because Dixie Cryptid and What If It's True they're the same guy, Cameron Buckner.
Oh yeah, I actually I touch myself to my own voice, so
Yeah.
like I
I
enjoy
strive
it.
I strive to be you one day.
Oh, it takes a lot of effort, let me tell you,
and Luke.
to be this whole thing, whatever this is. Yeah, it just takes a lot. But
I was gonna say, I know our the first time when we were all supposed to like get on and you guys lost power during that nice thunderstorm.
Oh yeah.
I reached out that day to Hillbilly Horror Stories, and he said that he was going to listen in on the episode and all that.
Oh wow.
you know what? I think a hillbilly horror story is probably scarier than any cryptid that could even exist. Like I've seen Deliverance.
Yeah,
Right.
you're not wrong.
Yeah, Burt Reynolds without a mustache. You know why that movie was terrible? That one reason I just said before.
No mustache.
Yeah, no mustache. That was what it was. Like, I mean, R.I.P. Burt Reynolds, but you know, god damn it, man, why'd you shave that fucking cat?
That's like if Sam Elliott made a movie and he didn't have a mustache. I wouldn't even watch it.
I feel like he'd have a fish face without a mustache.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's
I can't.
It's like a movie with Sam Elliott in it where he doesn't play some sort of cowboy.
I'm not gonna watch that movie. Yeah, because he's a cowboy.
He's gonna be the next Footloose movie.
That would be the worst movie I've ever seen in my life.
I'd watch it.
I'd watch it for the comedy value of it.
Yeah, I like to just be mindlessly entertained.
Sorry. I
Same.
did see a movie that had Sam Elliott in it. He didn't play a cowboy. It was called The Man Who Killed Hitler and Then Bigfoot.
Oh yeah, but he was like I don't know, not a cowboy, but like an alt-right character kind of guy.
Yeah, he was a retired army guy, and the Park Service hired him to go and kill Bigfoot because he killed Hitler.
Yeah, ain't that about a son of a bitch though? When you just be pissed,
Yeah.
you'd be like, all right, I killed Hitler, and I don't know why that qualifies me to kill the Bigfoot, but you know what? Fuck it, I'm in, I guess. Like, I think honestly, that's how that movie went.
You know what? He's only mythical till he's strapped to the hood of my truck.
That's fair. That's fair. I guess you could say the same thing about me, in particularly. I'm only mythical until I'm strapped to the hood of your truck. This one's a shiny.
Look, I'm gonna think of the name of this movie. Once I think of the name of this movie, I'm gonna say it. But the main scene in this movie that I remember is Hitler busting into the side of a spaceship, riding a Tyrannosaurus Rex.
Oh my god, dude! I know exactly what movie you're talking about.
That movie was fucking amazing.
Yeah,
Because I love B-budget movies like that.
Oh, dude, it has a huge. I know exactly what you're talking about. I can't remember. It's like it has something to do with the moon. Like the Nazis went to the fucking moon after.
Oh yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm gonna think of the name of that movie.
then they take over America somehow, like inexplicably, like they just take over the White House. Like it was like if Sarah Palin won.
That movie's fucking iconic to me.
Yeah, I know exactly what you're talking about. I watched it on Amazon like a month or two ago. But I'm actually a huge Kevin Smith fan.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I don't know if you guys knew who that is. He's kind of a
Silent
culty
Bob.
following guy. Yeah, he is Silent Bob. I think
That's
I
the only
own
thing
every,
I know him from.
I think I own every single movie he's ever made.
I've
Yeah,
seen
my
Jay and Silent Bob Strike Back in what is it, Dogma or something like that?
Yes, Dogma.
I've seen them two
Yes.
movies with him in it, but I don't think I've seen anything else with him in it.
Oh, dude, they got an
Oh,
entire
Clerks.
fucking universe.
Clerks. I've seen Clerks.
Yeah, they've got the Viewist universe. It's like the Marvel universe, but better. More drugs and butt jokes.
Right?
And a chick fucks a dead guy. Like Marvel doesn't have that, all right?
Nobody has that.
Listen here, Taka Waititi. We need this. All right.
Hey, did you get my text message earlier in the week about Terror or Bigfoot Terror of the Night, something like that? With
Yeah.
Jack Osborne?
Yeah, you know that I probably didn't look at a text message.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I saw that on I think it was on Discovery Plus or something like that. Him and Jason Mewes went after Bigfoot.
Oh, and
What?
I know that movie you're talking about now with Hitler riding T-Rex. I know what movie that is.
What is it?
It's called Iron Sky.
Yes.
Yeah, that's
yes,
it.
Iron
Yep,
Sky,
that's
yeah.
it.
That is such a good goddamn movie. They have a sequel to it.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna have to watch the sequel. I didn't know there was a sequel.
Yeah, it's fucked up, dude. Like it's bizarre. It's like another B movie like that was what, Mars Attacks.
That was a great movie
yeah.
too.
Yeah, it really was. But
All
I
right.
feel like I'm starting to taper off, boys.
Yeah, I think that's about it for the night.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
Well, it's been a pleasure having you guys on. We should definitely do it again sometime.
Yeah,
Say
thank
that
you
much.
guys for coming on.
Oh, anytime. Oh yeah.
Well,
All right. Well, you guys have a good night, man. It was nice talking to you.
oh yeah,
All right,
definitely.
you guys too, man.
Yep.
All right,
Later.
Squirrel. You want to go ahead and get us out of here?
Yep. This has been the Bearded Brothers Podcast with Steve, Brian, Squirrel, Logan, and Robert. And with our special guests, Alex and Polos from the B.A.P Podcast. Thank you for coming on the show, and you folks have a good night.